So Jay Ellenby, president of Safe Harbors Business Travel. We're located in Belkent, Maryland. And Safe Harbors, we've been in business, well, we're into our 41st year. And we specialize in corporate travel management. And what that means, a lot of people don't really know what that means, is we help companies manage their budgets. So if you think about it, a company has $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, they need help managing that kind of travel. So that's what we do in a very, very big nutshell. So I've been doing this thing for about 36 years now, and it's been a great industry. It's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it, and it's definitely one that we know we're helping people. We know we're helping companies. So I grew up in Westchester, Pennsylvania, just outside of Philadelphia. So I can always give you a good recommendation on the cheesesteak. I went to Westchester East High School, where I wrestled. And then from there, I went to Penn State at one of the branch campuses. From there, I ended up in the Navy. I found myself on board an aircraft carrier, USS America. We would actually brief pilots as they're flying their missions. So that was kind of the cool thing. And that was a pretty important role, actually, when you think about it. It's more than just weatherman and kind of saying, hey, it's going to rain today or going to rain tomorrow. When I got out of the Navy, I finished my degree from Widener University outside of Philly, and I went into the computer business. And a small company that I don't believe it's around anymore, but did sales for them, and they were involved with computer technologies, cabling, and we were actually the company that wired up QVC outside of Philadelphia. And then after that, my brother, who started Safe Harbors Business Travel back in 1985, made me an offer I couldn't refuse, and had me come down to Bel Air, well, actually Baltimore. That's where the company was at the time. And a year later, we moved down here in 1990, and that's when things started. When I look back at that as an athlete and then going on as a longtime coach, it's something that the things you learn, I think the biggest thing I learned from being as an athlete, specifically wrestling, was how to lose. And that's one of the biggest lessons I learned, and how to translate that to business. Not only learn how to lose, because you learn how to lose, you learn from it. What makes you better? What makes you stronger? What makes you put that back into the company? And then, but also on the other side is how to win, and how to win humbly. Be humble about that win. And that's the kind of thing, we want to win, but at the same time, whenever we lose an opportunity, we debrief it. We figure it out. And then when we win, we do just the same. So we think about, okay, what can we do better next time? So going back as an athlete and as a coach, they're the same things. You're out there on the mat, and in wrestling, you're one-on-one. And you are the one that's accountable to anything and everything you're doing out there. And if you blow a move in wrestling, and if you get beat, then you got to think about, hey, what can I do better? That's exactly how it applies to the business world. It's a great translation. It's a great translation because, we know a lot of times we compete against similar companies. Same thing. You're going against maybe somebody you lost to the past couple times. Okay, what did I do wrong? What can I take advantage of next time? What are the opportunities there? In my industry specifically, I'm connected throughout the U.S., so I have a lot of connections, and these are the things that I kind of learned going way back when I was as a wrestler, but also learning as a coach. You got to be connected to know where you are, and so I have connections all throughout the industry. I got a lot of piece of advice, but it's keep your eyes wide open. Keep your eyes wide open. Make sure, going back to, you're building your network. You're meeting people left and right, and I'm not saying never say no, but keep your eyes open and say, what, I'll try that. That's kind of an interesting idea. Maybe I'll figure that out and be there. So make sure that you're there. You go to the events. You go to the places to, some cases, be seen, but also to be heard. and to be part of that mix when you are starting a business, or again, even if you are going into a business, working for a company, you've got to make yourself an integral part. Just as, even as an athlete coming up, you've got to be an integral part. Don't be the follower. Make it happen. Do it. Be part of it. And that just creates that much more excitement and fun in that. And but then get into business, driving that and being part of the excitement.